G'day guys, Johnny Carter here. Welcome to Lighthouse Wisdom episode 9. Thanks for coming on board. Hope you enjoyed the episode 8 where we did a second edition to stress-free productivity, getting our to-do lists right and formulating a structure that works best to be more efficient and be more creative. Right, episode 9 we're going to talk about expressing yourself. Really important to express yourself, and something again that I have worked on myself, and this came at a point where essentially you know when you haven't expressed yourself fully, when just say you're in a debate, discussion, whatever, business meeting with your boss, partner, whatever, and you feel like you're holding something back and you have a fear about actually expressing what your heart desires or what's really on your heart. And essentially, when you haven't fully expressed yourself is because you'll walk away from these situations and circumstances or debates, etc., and you'll feel a sense that, damn, I wish I really would have said what I really wanted to say. And this was a little bit of a problem for me, and I think it's pretty common. But what I've learned is to really feel empowered and feeling a sense of empowerment, and also being authentic. We really need to express ourselves fully, 100%. And regardless of any kind of outcomes of what you think people will think. I mean, it's really about people pleasing at the end of the day. When we let go of people pleasing, we can really express ourselves fully. And essentially, you're more authentic when you do this. So, and then you also won't have that feeling in your stomach, or regrets about not saying what's really on your heart. So, your intuition normally is your way shower in this regard. When you're in a talk, discussion, business meeting, you feel like you really want to say something and you've planned that you'd say it previous, just talk, just get it out there. And there's a difference to being angry and being passionate, right? So passion is a kind of a anger, but it's not angry, it's like a passion. And when you're expressing yourself, and it's normally, things that potentially the reason why you weren't going to say it before is because you're worried about hurting that person's feelings, worried about judgment, worried about what they might think, but there's really nothing outside of self, So essentially everyone is a kind of a reflection of of who you are, So essentially, you're resonating an energy out there based on your own, who you are, and everything else is a reflection. So 17 billion people on the planet or whatever there is, it's a reflection of you. So the more we express, the more we're sort of expelling that energy out of us, and it's not laying dormant within ourselves, And what I've learned is when we're doing this and we're practicing it and we're just expressing how we're actually feeling here, not here, then you'll leave that meeting, that appointment, that meeting with your boss, knowing that you've say everything you wanted to say, and you'll feel more empowered when you leave, rather than leaving with a sense of confusion or anxiety. Oh, I wish I'd said that thing. So it's really important to express yourself. Don't leave anything undone. Like if there's something you really want to say to someone, a brother or sister, don't hold back, because essentially, again, this is what causes kind of this imbalance when we don't fully express ourselves. And it's something that I wasn't doing fully, and it was based on fear. So when we overcome that fear of who we are and never hold back to the light of who you are, and as long as we're not defending ourselves or attacking, we can, defend a situation if it's been not handled properly, and if we don't think it's been handled in the theme of integrity, then there's no reason why we can't defend that situation. But defending, attacking someone is not part of the plan. Here we are being passionate, being fully expressive, and don't hold back, and let the chips fall where they may. What's important is that we're moving towards, and Lighthouse Wisdom is really about being 100% authentic, working towards being, the most authentic human being we can. And we're each individual, we're all differently created, and it's important to express that creation based on our own God-given personalities to the best of our ability. That's what God wants. That's what will empower us if we do it, and that's where we learn the most. So that's episode 9 about expressing ourselves fully. And thanks for coming aboard. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you in episode 10. Johnny Carter here for Lighthouse Wisdom. Bye for now.